Civil society organizations have revealed that the country is facing a huge challenge of transforming development programs into sustainable long-term practices and implementations. It is against this backdrop that the United Nations Association of Uganda held a collaboration efforts between stakeholders from the private, public, civil society to discuss critical issues pertaining acceleration for Sustainable Goals 5 and 13 for development.
Our view is that the speed at which the world is moving in the area of development, in the area of development financing, in the area of the climate catastrophe, in the area of developing and balancing gender, we are moving at a very slow speed. And our targets of improving the welfare of everybody by 2030, we will miss it.
The stakeholders called for the need for government enforcement and new collaboration strategies, and the key question was on climate action and gender.
And then also when you talk about the issue of localization, this is very critical in achieving the Sustainable Development Goals, because each one of us, including the least person, at the grassroots, they actually have a role to play. The decisions they make every day have a role to play in climate action, for example. So if you don't break down some of these terms for them to understand it better, it will always look they will always look at them as an agenda of the white people, an agenda of the elite.
But now what do you see? We see forests being degraded. We are finding plots surveyed in the forest. And when you ask who is selling these plots, well, those are the same people. Who are those people building in the swamps? They are big people. I don't agree that the poor people are destroying the environment like the presenter was insisting. It's not the poor people. It's the rich people. And who is to check those people? That's government. So if government has failed, we don't need to lament. Parliament has done its work. The laws are in place. The president has ascended to them, but who is to implement? I want to see the president biting.
Speak up and speak each and every time that we get, so that our people really understand and bring all of us on board, the stakeholders. I'm very happy that you have remembered the PWDs.
The United Nations Sustainable Development Goals are the targets for global development adopted in September 2015, said to be achieved by 2030. Zahra Abigaba, UBC News.